Hey, hello everyone. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
Good afternoon, sir.
sir.
Good afternoon. Okay, so let's begin the session. Okay, so anyone is having doubt, guys? Any queries regarding previous sessions? Software testing studies. Have you guys understood all the concepts? Mm-hmm.
No doubt, sir.
Or not? Okay, cool. So let's move for the new topic. New topic is what? Our SDLC. Okay. SDLC, it's nothing but what? Software testing life cycle. Okay. So I hope you guys are aware about SDLC, correct, guys? Software development life cycle. I think in earlier session we have discussed about SDLC. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So can someone tell me like what all different phases we are having in this SDLC? What all phases are there as in SDLC?
Requirement collection,
Okay. Requirement.
Analysis
Okay.
phase,
Hmm.
design,
design,
Okay.
coding, testing,
Hmm.
Deployment and
and
maintenance.
deployment and maintenance.
Deployment and maintenance. Okay. So these all things we are having, okay, in SDLC, correct, guys? All these 6 different phases, and with following these 6 different phases, okay, we are going to develop, or we are saying, okay, we are developing a software with following this SDLC processes, where we need to follow the 6 different phases, correct? Initial phase, that is nothing but requirement phase, means here we will get a requirement from the client. Okay, after getting it we will do the analysis. Okay, after doing the analysis we will design the look and feel of the application as a part of high level design or low level designing. Okay, then we will do the coding, actual development we will start, then testing, then deployment and maintenance. Okay, so likewise we can develop any of the software with using this, with following the SDLC processes. I hope this SDLC is clear to all, because these are one of the most important concepts, SDLC.
Yes, sir. Please.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. So can you guys tell me, like, after doing this analysis phase, what kind of documents you guys are getting it? After doing the analysis phase?
SRS document.
SRC, FRC.
BRD.
PRD,
Mm.
SRS, FRS, or what we are calling that?
BRD.
ERD.
BRD. Okay, means this is like finalized technical requirement document we are having it. Okay, and this document we can follow it for our actual development or testing activities. Means if you are a developer, then you can follow this and you can develop the application according to this requirement. If you are a test engineer, okay, you can follow the same document and you can test it out. Okay, so that is a procedure, like that is like finalized technical document we are having it. Okay? So that is the outcome of this analysis phase. Okay, now here you can see that, okay, as a part of SDLC process, this SDLC process, one phase we are having, that phase we are calling it as testing phase. Correct, guys? We are having it or not? Like we have to perform our end-to-end testing of the requirement, whatever requirement we will get it. Okay, so now if you want to perform your testing activities, if you want to test this developed product, okay, if you want to do the end-to-end complete testing, so for that what we have to do, we have to follow the proper process that we are calling as STLC. Okay, software testing life cycle. Okay, so being a QA team, being a test engineer, okay, to test the application, we have to follow the proper process. Okay, we have to do the proper planning for testing the application. Okay, so as a QA, we must need to follow the STLC process, like how exactly we are going to test any application. So for that, we are having a software testing life cycle. Okay, and here also as a part of STLC, we will be having what different phases. Okay, here we are having a phases similar way in STLC, software testing life cycle. Here also we will have the different phases. So those phases are nothing but what?
Requirement.
Yeah. So here also we are having what? First is like requirement understanding. Okay,
Test plan.
then
Is data.
okay, let me type it, then we will discuss about it. Okay, okay, then we are having reporting and okay, everyone. So these are the 6 different we are having it, okay, for our SDLC. Okay, so we as a QA team, what we are going to do, we must need to follow all these different phases for testing this particular requirement. Okay, we are going to test this requirement means we are going to test the application, okay, which is going to implement according to this requirement. Okay, and for doing the testing, okay, we must need to follow all these 6 different phases. Clear to all? Okay, so the first phase here also we are having is a requirement understanding. In SDLC also we are having a requirement phase, but here as a part of SDLC, who all are involved? Client and BEs, correct guys?
Client BS
Yes.
project owner.
They will be interacting and BA will try to get a requirement from the clients. Okay, so that is a requirement from the SDLC. Okay, so as a QA, as a QA team, we are also having the requirement phase. Okay, so that requirement is nothing but requirement understanding. We are saying that. Okay, it means what? We as a QA, we must need to understand the requirement. Can we test any application without getting a requirement knowledge?
No, sir.
Possible?
No, sir.
No, right? Okay, we must need to understand the requirement first. If you don't know the requirement, you will not able to test it. You will not get to know whether this is a defect or this is a feature if you don't know the requirement. Okay, let's say that you are having very good testing experience. Okay, you are having 4 years of experience in the testing. Okay, and you are joining the company. Okay, some new company. Okay, can you directly start testing the application? Let's say that you will join the company, you will join that some project. Let's say some project is there. Okay, so from the very first day, you will be start doing the testing?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Definitely no. First, you have to understand the requirement. Yes or no?
Yes.
You have
Yes,
to
sir.
Yes, sir.
understand
Yes,
what
sir.
kind of functionality we are having it. Okay, what kind of features we are having into this. Okay, or what are the business, what workflow we are having it. Okay, so these all things we will try to understand. Okay, if your requirement knowledge is very good, okay, then easily you can proceed for the further other things. Okay, but that is the first criteria or first responsibility of the test engineer. You should understand the requirement. Clear, everyone? Okay, so requirement testing understanding is all about understanding this document. Okay, understanding this SRS, FRS, and all. Okay, but as a part of as a part of agile methodology, what we are calling that requirement we can call it is about in agile methodology
User story.
User story.
user stories. Okay, so here I'm also mentioning the user story. Okay, so as a requirement understanding, okay, as in QA, what we can do first, we will go with this requirement, we will go through user stories, okay, and we will try to understand. Okay, we will read the acceptance criteria, like whatever criteria is there, okay, for this particular feature, that we will try to understand. Okay, now let's say that while going through this requirement, you are getting some doubts. Okay, something you are not understanding. So in that case, to whom you are going to approach?
BA or else customers.
Directly customer? Very well. To whom you can approach it? You can approach your leads, manager, developer, or to whom? To whom?
Business.
BA, right? Okay. Why BA? Because BA person is only creating this requirement and all. Okay. So whenever you will get any of the requirement doubts, so like whenever you will not understand something, okay, or in the requirement side, so immediately you have to approach to the business analyst, okay, because BA is the main person, okay, who can clarify your doubt regarding the requirement. Clear, everyone? Okay, so that's how, okay, this kind of activities we are going to perform as a part of requirement understanding phase. Okay, any doubt here? Requirement understanding, we will get a requirement, we will try to understand the requirement. Okay, let me show you guys something. Just a minute. Okay. Oh, just a minute. Okay, can you guys see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So let's say that this is the STLC stuff. Okay, and this is our first requirement phase. Okay. So what for doing this requirement, understanding requirement knowledge. Okay, what we can do first, we need to get a requirement or user story that we are calling is SRS, FRS. Okay, so that documents we have to get it. Okay, that is the input condition. Okay. Also, we need to have the mockups or wireframes. What is the meaning of this wireframes or the mockups? What exactly it means?
Dummy screen.
The screenshots of
Content.
Look and feel
UI.
of the user interface.
UI, yes, UI, we can say that, or look and feel of the application. Okay, how exactly our application will be look like. Okay, so for that, we will get a wireframe from our UI UX designers. Okay, so they will give this kind of mockups and all. Okay, so these all the documents we have to get it. Why? Because if you are having the requirement in text format, okay, and along with that you are having some layout, okay, with that you can understand the about application, then it's easy to understand. Means as a QA we can easily understand the functionalities. Okay, so these are the documents we have to get it. Okay, and what all activities we will do? We are going to identify the requirement, means we will try to understand, or we are going to identify the requirement. Okay, we are going to understand the mockups also. Okay, so we will try to understand how the look and feel it is. Okay, what all features we are having it. Okay, how we can access the application. Okay, what all different tabs we are having it. Okay, so those all things we can get it. Okay, well, going to the mockups also. Okay, and along with that, if you are having any of the doubts, that you will be clearing your doubt with the BA business analyst. Okay, so clearing doubt on the requirement or user history. Also, so this all kind of activities we are going to do as a part of requirement phase in STLC. Okay, and who will do that? Who are responsible for this? Entire QA team, complete QA team is going to participate. Why? Because every QA should have the end-to-end product knowledge. Getting my point, guys? It's not about, okay, you are having just one feature knowledge. No. Okay, you should know the end-to-end application knowledge. Okay, so that's the reason as a QA we all need to understand the complete product or complete requirement knowledge. Okay, we have to get it clear. So that is a responsibility. And the outcome, okay, after doing this, okay, we can say that, okay, that is a final functional requirement document. I think everything looks good, okay, and we are understanding everything. Okay, so that is the outcome, we can say like that. Okay, so that is like first phase, okay, of the STLC. Moving on. Okay, now the next phase we are having what? Test planning phase or test plan phase. Okay, so what exactly it means? Okay, so here during this test plan phase, okay, see that, okay, we got a requirement, we understand the requirement. Okay, now our doubts and all, everything is clear. Okay, now we will move for the next step, that is the test planning phase. Okay, it means what? We need to plan our testing activities properly, like, okay, like how exactly we are going to test the application. Okay, what all features we are going to test it. Okay, how we are going to test the functionalities. Okay, or application. Okay, when we have to start our testing activities. Okay, in scope feature means what all features we are going to test it. Okay, and out of scope feature is what all feature is not part of our testing activities. Okay, so these all things we have to document it properly under our test planning document. Okay, guys, means there will be some proper document will be there. Okay, that we are calling it the test planning document. Okay, and there we have to provide all this proper information. Okay, when we have to start, what we have to test, how we are going to test it. Okay, what kind of methodology we are going to test the application. Okay, what are different kind of testing strategies we are going to use to test the application. Okay, so this all information we are going to keep in this test planning document. Okay, along with that, okay, we have to update this all the information also, like identify the resources is nothing but what? Employees. Okay, like we will check it, like, okay, how many people is required, how many test engineers required to test this a particular project. Okay, like how many manual tester, how many automation test engineers. Okay, so likewise we are going to identify the resources. Okay, along with that, team formation. Okay, team formation is what? who is going to lead the team, okay, who is going to report to this for doing this manual testing or automation testing. So likewise we can form a team properly. Okay, so that activity we will do it. Okay, test estimation, okay, it's nothing but a story point. Okay, miss, how much time we are going to take it to complete our actual testing task. Okay, so for that we will be doing the effort estimation. Okay, so I have highlighted in yellow color. Why? Because we are going to discuss at later point. Okay, these things, but as of now, just remember that it's nothing but what, as a QA, whatever time we will take it to complete our task, that is nothing but test estimation. Okay, or our QA effort estimation. Okay, we will discuss about it. Now, here also, like, we will be preparing of the test plan. It means what? These all things we are going to document in proper PDF document, okay, or in doc format. Okay, so that is like preparation of the test plan. After preparing it, we are going to review it. Okay, and yes, okay, let me put this point first. Okay, just a minute. This two above. Okay, and this. Yep. So here we are having about some entry and exit criteria, so don't worry about it. Okay, as of now, just remember this name. Okay, later point we are having a proper session for this exit and entry criteria. Okay, entry and exit criteria is nothing but what, before starting testing, whatever documents we are preparing, that is the entry criteria. Exit criteria means what, after stopping a testing, when you will complete your testing, then whatever documents you will have it, whatever reports you will have it, so that we are calling is what, exit criteria. Okay, so we will discuss about it. Okay, minimum criteria to start a testing, that is the entry criteria. Okay, minimum criteria to stop our testing, that is the exit criteria. We will discuss about it. Okay, so with having all this information, okay, we will prepare a test plan document, we will review it again. Finally, we will give the sign off. Okay, we will say that our test plan is ready, our test planning document is ready. Okay, clear? So likewise, as a part of test planning activities, all these things we are going to document it properly along with this. Okay, this in scope feature, out of scope feature. Okay, and you can see that as a responsibility wise, who will prepare the test planning or who will do the test planning activities? It will be done by the leads or manager. Okay, majorly it's going to prepare by the leads. Okay, and manager is also going to support to this lead. Okay, it depends on company to company, I can say that. Okay, but majorly that is going to done by the leads or manager. Okay, guys, just remember this. Okay, so that is what your test planning activities. Is it clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so remember this. Okay, there will be some proper document will be there. Okay, let me show you guys some template. I think I'm having it. Let me search it. Just wait, let me search some test plan document. Test planning. Yeah, I'm having one template. Let me open this. Just a minute, guys. Yeah. Okay. So let's say that here you will have your project name. Let's say that what I'm saying, e-commerce. I'm just giving example. Okay, it's not like same thing you will get it. Okay, but there will be like proper project name will be here. Okay, now here we will be having some change log, some version number will be there, some date of the change. Okay, name of the person who made a change, description of the changes made. Okay, now in the downside, okay, you can see the brief information, like what exact information we are going to keep into the test plan document. Okay, so everything is going to document under this test plan document. Okay, like in scope feature, out of scope, quality, objective, roles and responsibilities. Means our QA person, our QA person, like what kind of roles and responsibility will carry. Okay, so those we can mention. Test methodology. Okay, like which methodology we can use it for testing our end-to-end QA stuff, like agile methodology, we can mention it. Okay, over you test the levels, what are different testing levels we have to perform it, okay, for testing that, like unit integration system, likewise we are having it. So here we can say that we are going to perform what, smoke sanity regression, okay, so all those things we can mention it. Okay, bug triaging stuff, okay, so this we will discuss later point. Okay, remember, as a part of agile methodology, one meeting is pending, like defect triage meeting. Remember, guys, defect triage meeting. Okay, we will
Yes, sir.
discuss about it. Okay. Now suspension criteria, resumption criteria. Okay, like when we can suspend our testing. Let's say that, okay, suspend is all about when you can stop it or suspend it. Okay, suspension is about stopping your testing. Okay, resumption is what when you can resume your testing activities. Okay, test completeness. Okay, then test deliverables, like what all documents we are going to deliver it. Okay, so that we can define it. Okay, and then testing tools, what are different kind of tools we are going to use it, test environment, that is the QA environment. Okay, so that we are going to keep it into this document. Okay, guys, I can add few more points. Okay, let's say that I can add about entry and exit criteria. Okay, entry and exit criteria also we can define it. Okay, so likewise we need to provide all the proper information into this test plan document. Okay, remember that this test planning documents may change according to company to company. Getting my point? It's not like everywhere we will have the same test planning document. It depends on company. Okay, let's say that some company they just want to focus on the manual testing. Okay, so they will not mention anything about the automation. If some companies, okay, they want to have just automation, again they will not keep the same thing. Okay, if companies are following both manual automation, they will keep into this document. Okay, let's say that some companies following some different methodology, like let's say the waterfall or something. Okay, instead of agile, so they will put those methodology here. Getting my point, guys? Okay, so remember that this test planning documents may change according to company to company. Okay, it will be not the same one. Okay, also I can add one more point here. Okay, testing level. Okay, can add one more point. That is the same about what, our testing strategies. Okay, testing strategies. Okay, I think yesterday like in the last session we discussed, right, about the testing strategies, like what are different kind of testing we are going to perform. Okay, smoke sanity regression, like how exactly we can begin with our actual testing. So first we can perform the smoke, then system, then ad hoc. Okay, so likewise we can define the strategies also. Okay, so here also, like depends, like what like this strategy will be fixed for every company. Okay, like the smoke sanity, whatever testing we are performing, that is the fix. Okay, this strategy will not change. Okay, remember that. Okay, this strategy will remain same for the every company. Okay, that smoke testing, system testing, ad hoc, retesting, regression. Okay, testing strategy will be fixed for the every company. Okay, but the space planning may change according to company. Getting my point, guys? All of you are understanding this? In an interview, they may ask you like this question. Okay, so what do you mean? What is the difference between the test planning document or test planning and testing strategy? Okay, or they may ask you like which will come first, test planning or test strategies. So definitely planning things will come first. Okay, and in this test planning document, we need to keep our strategy. Okay, like how exactly we are going to test the product. Okay, so remember this all the things. Okay, an interview they may ask you like have you ever prepared the test planning document. Okay, so if you are an experienced guys, then you can say at least yes. Okay, or you can say like I have not prepared the test planning document, but I was a part of the test planning document activities. Okay, means it's prepared by the leads or some senior guys. Okay, but during that time I was a part of this test planning document. Or you can say that I have never prepared, but I know how to prepare. Okay, that also you can tell it. Okay, next question they may ask you about so can you tell me like as a part of test planning document what all information we are going to keep, okay, or in this test planning document. Okay, So you guys need to tell all this point. Okay. So you can say that in test planning document, we can define the in scope, out of scope feature, okay, quality objective, roles and responsibility, entry and exit criteria. Okay, we can mention the methodology name. Okay, we can define the testing level, testing strategies, okay, suspension criteria, okay, testing tools, whatever we are going to use, test environment. So with having all this information, we can prepare what our test planning document. Getting my point, guys? So likewise, you guys can answer. Is it clear to all? You can see this. Okay, so just remember this. Test deliverables. Test. Okay, it's nothing but whatever documents we need to have it, or we need to. Okay, whatever documents will be part of your testing activities. That is nothing but test deliverables. Okay, remember this one. I think I have noted in this point. It's there. Okay. So test deliverables is all the documents which we are preparing as a QA. Okay, so that is nothing but test deliverables. Okay, we will discuss about it. Don't worry. Okay. So any doubt here regarding this test planning activities? Guys,
No, sir.
is it clear? See this is all the theoretical concepts. Okay, you guys need, and this is like one-time learning. Okay, because these all things we are not going to change. Okay, again and again. Okay. So whatever we are learning as a part of testing concept, it will be remain same throughout your career. Okay, even I can say that after 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, okay, these things will be remain same. Okay, so try to understand the concepts. Okay, it's a one-time learning. Okay, if you're understanding a concept, you can easily both perform into the interviews. Okay, or easily it can help you during your like real-time work activities also. Okay. Cool. So that is what our test planning document. Okay. Now, if you guys will ask me like, okay, why this test planning is required? Okay. So I can say that, okay, this test planning document is actually helping to the entire team. Okay. And it will help our entire QA team, okay, to get to know about the process, like how we are going to test the application. Getting my point, guys? Okay. Means we will get to know the process knowledge of the particular testing activities. Okay. Or for the QA team, okay, what are different kind of processes we are going to follow, these all things we will get it, okay, in this test planning document. Okay, and this document can also help to other team. Okay, let's say that I'm a client, okay, or we are a developers. Okay, and if I'll share this document with the development team and testing team, so they we can also understand, okay, like what is the planning of our testing team. Okay, client can also understand like how exactly our QA team is going to test the application. Okay, they will get to know about our test planning activity also. Okay, so this document is helping to the QA team. Along with that, it can help to the our developers as well as our client. Okay, just assume that, okay, you are joining some new company. Okay, and you want to get to know about that company or that project QA process. Okay, like how exactly the QA process is happening into this particular company. So in that case, what you can do, you can follow this test plan document and you can understand it. Getting it, guys? Yes or no? Okay, there's a two way. One thing is like, okay, you can get some knowledge from the some other test engineer. Okay, or otherwise follow this test planning document and get the that QA process knowledge. Okay, so that's how the test planning document is helping to the multiple teams. Okay, also it's helping to the our QA team. Okay, or also it's helping to the new joiners. Okay, guys, any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, cool. So that is our test planning activities. Okay. And if you guys will ask me about the real time, okay, are we really following this test planning stuff in real time? Then I will say no. Okay, so don't worry. Okay, nowadays we guys are following the agile world. Okay, or we are into the agile process, agile methodology. Okay, where we are developing any of the application in quick manner, means very short duration we can develop the quality products. Okay, so in real case, okay, I can say we are not following this test planning and all. Getting it, guys? But in interview, definitely they will ask you, are you preparing any test planning document? Okay, or do you know about the test planning? They will ask a lot of things. Why? Because it's as a QA, you must need to know this test planning stuff. Okay, but in real time, it's a very rare, like where someone will prepare this test planning and all. Okay, no, we are not doing. It's a very rare, I can say that. Any doubt here? Cool. So that is what taste planning. Okay, don't worry, I will share this template to you guys. Okay, you can follow that. Okay, and remember those all the names. Okay, at least. Okay, remember all this parameter because in interview you have to tell all these things. In this taste plan document, we have to keep all this information. Okay, at least remember the 6 to 7 points. Okay, or at least 5 points. Remember it. Okay, like we will mention the what to taste, how to taste. Okay, in a scope feature, out of a scope feature. Okay, you can tell about this test deliverable, entry and exit criteria. Okay, at least this all the mandatory point I guess that you guys need to remember. Okay, also the agile methodology, like which methodology we are going to use. Okay, let me add the column here. Let me update your sheet because I will be sharing the sheet with you guys, so I can say that. Okay, what methodology that we are going to use. Okay, testing strategies. Okay, like what are kind of different kind of testing we are going to perform, that also we can define it. Okay, also I can add about roles and responsibility. Why you enter incorrect? Why is giving this error? Mhm. Okay. Testing strategies. Okay, I can add about what? Okay, QA roles and responsibility. Okay, guys. So remember all these points. Okay, to explain this test planning. Okay, this is like one of the specific interview question. Okay, they may ask you about the complete STLC process. Okay, or otherwise they are going to ask about just this test planning. Okay, what do you mean by test plan? Okay, who is preparing the test plan document? Something like that. Okay. Any doubt here? Is it clear to all?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Clear.
Okay. So now let's move for the next activity, that is the test case development. Okay, one of the most important roles or responsibility of the test engineer. Okay, I can say that actual responsibility of the test engineer. Okay, you know that. Okay, see that as a developer, they also need to follow the requirement document, right? Yes or no? They have to. Without that, do you think that they will be able to write a code? No, right? Right. Because they will understand the requirement. Okay, they will follow their development plan. Okay, means whatever plan we are having it. Okay, then finally what they will do, they will be writing a program as a developer. Correct, guys? That is our developer task. They will understand the requirement. Okay, and based on that, they will be start writing a program. Okay. So similar here, as a test engineer, okay, you will be start preparing the test case documents, or because that you will be doing the test case development. Developers will write a program, you will be writing a test cases. Okay, so that is the like main task of our test engineer. Okay, actual task. I can say that if you know how to prepare this test case document, then I can say that you are a perfect test engineer. Getting my point, guys? If you don't know the testing concept, let's say there's some of the testing concepts you don't know, but you know how to prepare this test cases, I can consider your profile, I can consider your candidature, okay, or I can consider you for the project. Like I can say that, okay, you can begin with your, some work. Okay, if you know how to prepare this. So this is the most important concept. Okay, test case development, test case designing, we can say that. Okay, but before discussing about these test cases, we have to discuss about one more topic. Okay, that is something about test the scenario. Okay, which is part of this test case document. Okay, or because the test case development. Okay, before discussing about this test cases, you should know the test scenario. What is the meaning of this test scenario? If you know the test scenario, you can easily do this test case development. If you don't know this, you will struggle for this. Okay, guys. So I'm always teaching in this way. Okay, or I'm always giving this kind of explanation where first we are discussing about the scenario, then only we are jumping for the test cases. I know like you guys are having some basic understanding, or at least you guys have heard something about the test case. Okay, but before that we have to discuss about the test scenario. Okay, so now let me ask you one simple question. Okay, leave this test word. Okay, just to give me the English. What meaning of this is scenario? Okay, what is the meaning of the scenario? Can someone tell me?
Situation.
Summary.
Event.
Okay, one by one. Okay, let me type it here. Someone is saying situation. Okay, what else? Scenario is nothing but what? Okay, situation. I can say. Okay, any other answer?
Summary.
Summary. Okay. Any other? Just think about it. Why we are using the situation word? I think because are using in real time, right? Can someone tell me why we guys are using this word?
Yes, sir.
Hmm? Why we are using it, guys? Scenario word. I think we guys are saying, right? I'm having a situation. Okay, for this. What exactly we want to convey with this?
The possible actions.
Okay, possible action. Okay. Any other answer? Okay. I can also the different combination. Yes or no? Okay, it's like condition. Okay, so like, but I can call it a combination. Okay, what a different combination where a different scenario is nothing but situation. Okay, possible action. Okay, it's nothing but what different possibility. Okay, different possibility we are having it. That is in those scenarios, different possibility. What else? Different combination, condition. Okay, so okay, all the different situation. Okay, so this we are calling as a scenario in general. Okay, like let's say that I am just saying that okay, I want to go to the home. Okay, or you can say that I want to travel to some different city. Okay, let's say that I want to move from this Raipur to some let's say Mumbai. Okay, so what all scenario I'm getting it? Okay, what all the situation or what all different possibility I'm getting to move from the one location to other location, from one city to another city, or one state to other state? How we can go it?
Bus, train, flight.
Yes, we are having options, right? We can go by bus, train, flight, okay, or we can go by own
Own
car.
vehicle.
Okay, so a lot of possibility we are having it, correct, guys? Okay, so that possibility is nothing but scenario. Okay, I'm having two scenario. It means what? I'm having two possibility. All of your understanding, guys? Okay, so this scenario is stating the same thing. Okay, different situation, different possibilities. Okay, different combination. Okay, to achieve this that particular thing. Okay, so that is what situation. Okay, so in same way, okay, we are going to say that okay, here we are going to use test the scenario. Okay, it means what? Okay, test the scenario is nothing but what are different possibility we are having for testing the particular feature that we can call as a test scenario. Getting my point, guys? Okay, what are different possibility we are having to test the particular feature that we can call as a test scenario. Okay, what are different combination we are having for testing the particular functionality that is a test, nothing but test scenario. Okay, so test scenario is nothing but what? Okay, I can give this like that. Okay, I can say that. Okay, it's nothing but what? Okay, in how many ways okay we can test the feature. Okay, that is nothing but test scenario. Getting my point, guys? In other way, I can say that. Okay, okay, identifying the all the possibilities to test the application or feature is nothing but test scenario. Getting my point, guys? Okay, or in other word, I can say that. Okay, what to test on particular feature is test scenario. Getting my point, everyone? So this is nothing but test scenario. All of you are getting it. It's a very important concept. Okay, almost all of the question. Okay, if you are an experienced guys, if you want to get a job as an experience, okay, and if you don't know this test scenario, definitely you will face a rejection. Okay, automatically you will get rejected. Okay, But if you know how to prepare a test scenario, if you know what is the test scenario, easily you can crack the interviews. Okay, because as experience, I said, they will not ask any of the what theoretical stuff. Okay, they will be asking the practical stuff. Okay, so that identifying the scenario is like practical part. Okay, guys, they will be giving some of the situation, they will give some of the application, and for that you have to identify the test scenario. It means what? You need to identify the all the possibility to test the particular functionality. Okay, in how many ways we can test the particular features, so that you guys need to identify as a test scenario. Getting it, everyone? Okay, so that is what test scenario. Just remember that. Okay, in simple word I can say what to test. Okay, that is the thing about what test the scenario. Okay, so don't worry, we will spend good amount of time for this test cases alone. Okay, for this test scenario and test cases we are going to spend minimum 2 to 3 days. Okay, after that only I will jump for the environment setup of the further things. Okay, now here onwards we will discuss about the scenario and the test cases for next 2 to 3 days. Okay, guys, and I will give sufficient time to you guys also, okay, to think about it. Okay, and I will make sure that you guys are understanding all these things. Okay, so we will spend good amount of time. So let me ask one simple question. Okay, okay, so okay, I'm just giving like a random example for now. Okay, I will not give some of the technical example. Okay, just I will give some of the non-technical example. Okay, let's say that, okay, I'm having a requirement. My requirement is saying that, okay, I am hungry, okay, and looking for food, okay, or want to eat some food. Okay, it means what? I am hungry, okay, and I want to eat something. Okay, I want to eat a food. Okay, so in this situation, okay, or if you are having this requirement, then what you can do? How exactly you can achieve this requirement? Can someone tell me how you can eat a food? How you can get a food?
We can cook, we can order, we can
Okay,
make someone to prepare.
we can cook. Okay, then we can order. What else?
We can go to hotel.
Okay, we can visit to the hotel. What else? Any other possibility to fulfill this if you want to eat something?
We can ask someone to prepare.
Okay. Okay. Someone else going to prepare. Okay. What else? Just think about it. Don't worry, I will give sufficient time. Okay. Here onwards, okay, we have to think about it. Okay, guys. If you will think it, then only you will get it. This all the things. Okay. So I will give sufficient time, and we will go slowly here onwards. Okay, for at least next 2 to 3 days. What else?
Someone offering food. Someone offering food.
Someone offering food. Okay. 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 What else? Okay. We can call to friends or whoever it is. Okay. And we can ask them like, can you get a food for me? Something like that. Okay. Yes or no? That is also
Yes.
possible, right?
Yes.
Right, guys. Okay. So you can see that, okay, these all things we can do, okay, if you want to fulfill this. Okay. If you are hungry, means this all the possibility you are getting it with, so with that you can eat something. Correct? So this is nothing but what? Test scenario. In technical terms, I can call this all as a test scenario. Okay. Identifying all the possibility to fulfill this. Okay. That is nothing but test scenario. Okay. Let me give some other example. Don't worry, we will go slowly. Okay. Now let's say that I'm using Zomato application. Okay. Let's say that this is Zomato application. Okay. And here we are saying that, okay, order a food. Okay. With selecting the payment option. Okay, definitely we will select the payment option. Okay, but just feel like, okay, this is my requirement. Okay, in the Zomato application, this is my requirement. Okay, like we want to order food. Okay, with selecting the payment options. Okay, so now can you guys tell like, okay, what all different possibility we are having it? So with that we can do the payment into this application. What are different possible things we are possible payment methods we are having, so with that we can do the payment.
Google Pay,
Card.
Phone Pay.
Then
UPI
Google Pay.
Card,
We can
card,
go Google Pay,
cash on
Phone
card,
payment,
Pay,
POD.
debit card,
okay,
cash,
POD, okay, then credit card,
Card.
debit card.
debit card,
What else?
net
net
banking,
banking,
Okay, what else?
Pay later.
UPI,
Lazy Pay. What else?
Simple.
Huh?
Simple Pay.
What is a simple pay?
It's kind of a lazy pay. One.
Huh? What is that?
It's
Paytm, UPI.
so
Paytm. Yes. Okay. What else? We can select the Amazon Pay also. I think yes.
we can have Sodexo coupons like
Yes, so like so we are having it. Okay, food coupons,
food coupons.
So pay later.
pay in later. Okay. So these are all the options we are getting it, correct guys? Okay, I hope some other options are there. Okay, but by default, ideally, we guys are getting all these options. Okay, so with that, we can do the payment. Yes or no? Correct. So here, okay, requirement is single. I want to order a food. Okay, it may be any food. Okay, and here is saying that okay, you need to select some of the payment option. Okay, so now it means what? Okay, you have to test this particular functionality. Okay, and here you have to test specifically this payment option. Okay, this payment gateway. What are the different possibility we are having for testing this particular payment option? Okay, that we have to identify. Okay, so that is nothing but test a scenario. Okay, so this is nothing but what? Paying the what? Ordering a food with the Google Pay, that is a one scenario. Order a food with using the Google Pay, that is a second scenario. So likewise, we can create a multiple scenario for testing this particular functionality. Okay, guys. Again, we may get other scenarios. Okay, here I have just like highlighted few critical what scenarios. Okay, but we may get some other scenario. Okay, scenario saying that let's say they're Google Pay. Okay, let's say that you don't have sufficient amount. So in that case, what will happen? Then also we can check it. Yes or no? Let's say that alone Google Pay. Okay, okay, with having what? With balance, proper balance. Okay, without balance. Okay, without balance. Okay, or let's say that you don't have UPI. Okay, then in that case, what will happen? Okay, let's say that alone Google Pay application you don't have. Okay, you don't have Google Pay account. Okay, and you are selecting it. Then what will happen? Ever you guys have tried? Let's say that you don't have Google Pay application into your mobile. Okay, but you are trying to order something. In that case, what will happen?
They ask us to install the Google Pay application.
prompt to install Google Pay.
Yes, it will ask to install it, okay, or it will open it to the browser. Okay, even I don't know because it's been long time I have installed it, okay, and I have never uninstalled. Okay, so even I don't know like how this functionality will work. Okay, if I'm not having the Google Pay application. Okay, so don't try. Okay, but if you are not having into your mobile this Google Pay and all, okay, just give it try. Okay, just for the testing point. Okay, I'm not saying like do the transaction. Just think about the scenario. Okay. Also we can think about, let's say that you don't have internet connection and you are trying to book the order. Okay, or let's say that you have selected the Google Pay application and suddenly internet is turned off. Okay, and that time you will try to pay, then what will happen? Getting my point, guys?
Yes, sir.
So likewise, different combination we have to check it. Okay, so that is nothing but test the scenario. Okay, in how many ways we can test the particular functionality, that is a test scenario. What to test on the particular functionality, that is a test scenario. I hope all of you are getting this. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that is a test scenario. Okay, let me give some other example. This is the most important concept, guys. Okay, because I know like okay, when I will start explaining the test cases, then most of people will get confused. Okay, what is the difference between this scenario and test case? Okay, so before that only I'm explaining the test scenario. Okay, so try to understand. Now let's say that I'm having one requirement that is like, let's say that login feature. Okay, let's say start with some technical example now. Okay, login functionality. Okay, and here I'm having what? Username, password, and login button. Okay. VSN password. Okay. So assume like this, okay, this whatever things I have just typed here, right? Okay, or whatever things you can say it here, okay, just feel like, okay, in same way, okay, that UI is there, okay, means in similar way we have developed into the actual application, okay, exactly, okay, just pretend like this, okay, means that look and feel of this login functionality is exactly look like this, just pretend like that, okay. Now I'm saying that, okay, you have to what test this particular login module. Okay, so definitely as a QA, first we have to think about like what all things we can test into this particular requirement. Okay, what means what all different combination we can test for this particular login module that we have to identify. That is the first responsibility, or because that is the responsibility of the test engineer. Like you want to test it, but before testing it, you have to prepare the test scenario. You have to identify all the possible way to test this particular login functionality. Okay. So now, can you guys tell me like what are different test scenario we will get it for testing this particular functionality one by one? Okay, I will note it down. Just tell me.
Try to log in with entering valid username, valid password.
Okay, so I will use this word here on okay, verify word. Okay, why? Because whenever we are going to prepare the test scenario, so always we are going to use this word. Okay, so I will mention that. Okay, verify the login feature. Okay, with entering valid username and valid password. We have to check, right?
Yes, sir.
Whether with giving valid username and valid password, whether this login is working or not, we have to check it. So that is our scenario. That is our first scenario. What else?
Verify login feature with invalid username, invalid password.
Okay, so you want to say the combination. Okay, so let me copy paste this. So here you are saying that. Oh, sorry. Oh, wait. Just a minute. Let me type it again. Yeah. So first scenario is like verify the login feature with entering valid username and valid password. Okay, so that is the first things we can check it out. Okay, let me copy this. Okay, now I will go for the next scenario where we can say that with valid username and invalid password. Correct, guys? We have to check, right?
Yes.
Okay, whether we are getting a proper error message also, these things we have to check it as a test engineer. It's a your responsibility, like, okay, this functionality should work properly. Okay, so you have to check the combination, all the combination. So this is second combination. I will go for another combination where I can say that
Valid.
the name is invalid, okay, but password is correct. Correct?
Yes.
Okay, I can go for the next combination where I can say that both are invalid. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, I can go in some other scenario, okay, where I will not enter anything, okay.
Blank.
Yes, without entering username and password. Okay, and that time try to check it how this functionality is behaving. Okay, I can go for the next where I can say that, okay, verify the login feature with entering the valid username, okay, and without password. We need to check, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All of you understanding what I'm trying here? Same thing we can do for what? Okay, without entering username, okay, and I'm just typing like this, okay, and with password. Just give it try. How this how the application will behave. We have to check it. What else, guys? Just think about it. Just feel like, okay, this is like actually implemented into our application, okay, and for that we are preparing a scenario, like what all things we can test for this particular functionality. Okay, so for that we are preparing a scenario. What else scenario we can prepare? Can you guys just tell me?
Verify the validation error message is correct or not.
Yes. Okay. Verify the error message upon invalid entry. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. If you click on the login, it will go for, it will take for next page or not.
Yes. Okay. So we will, yeah, those things, yeah, we can verify that, okay, whether it's navigating with the home page or not. Okay. What else?
Verify the password is matched or not.
It will match. Okay.
And the password, whatever they're filling, it should be star.
Yes. Okay. Verify that. Okay. Password is coming in masked format or not. Masked means what? Star, star, star. Correct?
Okay.
Yes.
Entering the password less than maximum length.
What? That. Okay. So for the login Prachi, can we check this? Or it will check while creating account?
Creating account.
Just think about it. Just this is a real use case. Okay. When you will create account, that time only I think we are checking the combination, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. What else? What else? What else? Think about it.
Verify the UI of login picture.
Correct. One of the most important point. Okay. Verify the UI of the login page. Correct, guys. UI means what? Look and feel. Let's say that this I have mentioned this just a USN. Okay. Let's say that by default, like while developing it, okay, developer they have mentioned USN instead of the username. They have mentioned the USN. Do you think that it's a correct? I have mentioned the PWD instead of the password. Do you think that user is going to understand this?
No, sir.
Okay. And have you checked that this is a login button? Okay. And here the text is getting overlapped here. Okay. Or alignment is not proper. Can you see
Missing
that?
alignment.
Yes. Okay. And also, can you guys observe the text field? Both the text field, both are same. That width and height both are same, or it's a different for both.
Alignment is not good.
Yes. Different, right? So it should be aligned properly, correct? Means whatever text format, text input we are having, that should be regular. Means if it's for the username, like whatever we are displaying for the username, it should be display same thing for the password also. Okay. It should be regular across the application, okay, or the functionality. The text field, width and height. Correct, guys? So these all things will come as a part of your UI. We have to test this also. Getting it, guys?
Is there option to forgot password?
So that is like a next feature we can say that. Okay, like my requirement is just a login one. Okay.
Okay.
If you are having the reset and all, then we can include it. But as of now, think about this login. Okay. Clear, everyone? So these all things, whatever we have prepared just now, okay, that is nothing but what? Test the scenario. Okay. What to test on this particular module, that is a test of scenario. Okay. In how many ways we can test this particular functionality, that we can call as a test scenario. Getting it, guys? Is it clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Okay. So now I'm giving some assignment to you guys. Okay. Now you have to think about it. Okay. And you need to come up with a proper document. Okay. So now you guys need to prepare what? Test scenario. Okay. You guys need assignment is what? Prepare test scenario for below requirement. Okay. My requirement, I'm giving requirement, let's say that. Okay. I'm giving requirement. The first requirement I'm giving like requirement 1. Okay. Install the what? WhatsApp application from Play Store. Okay, I know like App Store is also there, but just consider Play Store. Okay, that is your first requirement. Sorry. Requirement 2. Okay, add a new contact in your phone contact feature. That is the second requirement. Third requirement I'm giving, right? login using internet banking. All of you are understanding this, guys? Everyone, this requirement?
Okay, sir.
No? Okay, so I have given 3 requirement. Okay, and for this 3 requirement, you guys need to come up with the test scenario. This is like first, okay, think about it. Okay, and what are things you can, what are things like what are different possible combination you can check for this particular requirement. For that, prepare a test scenario. Same thing for adding a context. Okay, if you want to add a context, so for that, what are different combination scenarios you can make it, that you can list it out. And also for the login. Okay, you can take any of the banking application, SDFC, whatever it is. Okay, and for that, prepare the test scenario.
Okay, sir.
Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So that is your task. Okay, and I'm saying that, okay, try to prepare the maximum scenario. Think about it. Okay, never and ever think about it. Okay, I have prepared the 10 scenario, that is Shakir. Don't think like that. Okay, if you will think more, you will get a more scenario. If you will not think, you will not get, you will end up with the only 1 or 2 scenarios. Okay, so keep on thinking, because here almost we have to apply our thinking ability for testing or for creating a test scenario. Okay, if you will think more, you will get a more scenario. Can I move on, guys? Okay, so I will suggest try to prepare minimum 15 to 20 scenario for each requirement. Okay, you can see that it looks simple, like, okay, install WhatsApp, but I can say that for this you can prepare the 10 to 15, 20 scenarios. Okay, but yes, think about it. Okay, and after preparing the what your this test scenario, what you guys can do, just to save the file in which format? Save the file in doc format or notepad. Okay, and how you guys need to save? Just type your name. Okay, I'll say that here I'm saying that Akhilesh. Okay, Akhilesh underscore test the scenario. Okay, so in this format, type your save your file. Okay, and after that, share into the group. Can you guys do this activity? As soon as you will complete your test scenario preparation, okay, save that file in doc or notepad format. Okay, and give the file name as what this. Okay, and share into the group.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Here, okay, I will tell like why I'm saying all this thing. Okay, we will, but as of now, prepare the test scenario, and after preparing it, share into the group. Okay, so by when you can complete this 3 scenario preparation? Can someone tell me? What is the estimation you want? We are talking about the QA estimation, right? So now tell me your estimation to prepare the test scenario. How much time you want to spend to prepare this 3 requirement scenario?
Till Monday.
In 1 day? Okay. Any other like anyone else who want to prepare in less time or more time?
We can prepare today.
Hmm? Tell me. I'm just asking your estimation. What you guys are feeling? Like whether you are able to complete in 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, or you want to take 1 week?
The 2 days sufficient.
2 days sufficient. Okay. Any other time?
Today we can submit, sir.
By weekend? Okay, good. Okay. So try to complete over the weekend. Is it okay? You can take Sunday or like Saturday or Sunday, okay, but try to complete by Sunday EOD, end of the day. Okay, also complete it by before the next session. Okay, let's say that next session is on Monday. Okay, so before that, try to complete it. Okay, and as soon as you will complete, share into the group.
Okay, sir.
Okay, guys. Okay, and while preparing the test scenario, try to use this kind of word. Okay, verify word. Okay, So because in real time we are using this, okay, verify this, that, and all, okay, use this one. So it will be easy to understand the each scenario. Cool then, so that is all about the today's session. I hope you guys have understood the requirement understanding, test plan, and test scenario. All of you are getting this. What is the meaning of the scenario now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so remember this. If you know how to prepare a test scenario, you are a perfect test engineer. Getting it, guys? Simple, I'm saying that. If you know how to prepare the proper quality test scenario, you are a perfect test engineer. Okay. If you don't know how to find a test scenario, you are a worst. You will not able to test it. You will not get any defect at all. Okay. So that's the reason we have to spend a lot of time to what get a quality number of test scenarios. Okay. So start your preparation. Okay. And try to submit before the next session. Any doubt?